Every hooper wants to score more points, get more buckets, score those 20-point games, those 30-point games. However, most players don't realize it's more than just having certain skills like having handles or having a good jumper. There's actually way more to it than just having certain skills. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 scoring secrets that will definitely improve your scoring. Let's get into it. So the first secret is scoring before you catch the ball. Now, I know that may sound crazy. Y'all may look at me like, Coach Carlos, how can I score if I don't have the ball in my hand? What scoring before you catch the ball looks like is scanning the defense, knowing where your help defense is, knowing what defense the team is playing, or knowing what stance your defender is in. Those are the things that you're going to look at before you catch the ball. So now you know what to do way before you get it. So as soon as you catch the ball, you just going and reacting. So scanning the defense, we want to be able to scan the defense and see where's that help defense at. If I go to the left once I catch the ball, is there a help defender on my left side? Is there a help defender on my right? Is somebody going to rotate in from the opposite side of the defense? Knowing how to scan the defense and knowing what rotations they may make once you make your certain move. So now you know if you catch the ball and you drive to the left, a defender is going to probably come in and help from that corner, and now you can pass it out to the corner. So being able to see these things and scan the defense before it happens. Also, you want to be able to read your defender stance. If you can read your defender stance, and let's say he's giving you a top right foot, you want to know, okay, when I catch this ball, I can attack that right foot. Or if I catch this ball, I can jab towards that right foot, make him think he's going to have to flip his hips and then attack that left foot. So that is what I mean by scoring before you catch the ball. By the time you catch the ball, the work is already done. Now you just have to act, and then based on their reactions to your actions, then you can react off of that. So let's say you map it all out in your head. You also have to be able to react because they may cut off that left side drive and now you have to counter to your right. Okay, we can still do that. So like I said, by the time you catch the ball, the work is already done. It's just execution. Being able to see the defense before you catch the ball, knowing what's going to happen before you catch the ball, or being able to score before you catch the ball, that is going to help you score way more buckets. So scoring secret number 2 is you want to get those easy buckets. You want to get those open lane cut to the basket buckets, or those fast break points because you played defense or you ran the lane, things like that. I preach this a lot because a lot of those times when you see players scoring 20 points, 30 points, most of those buckets are easy buckets. You're not going to see a Trae Young or Steph Curry shoot 30 hard shots every single game. A lot of their points is not coming from hard shots. They're coming from those easy buckets, and then they may have maybe 5 or a handful of hard shots that they had to make. So examples of easy buckets is cutting to the basket, getting those transition layups, free throws. I constantly say free throws. We want to try to get as much free throws as we can because that's going to be one of the easiest shots we can get because nobody's trying to contest us, nobody's trying to block us. It's one of the easiest shots we can get. Also, those offensive rebounds, those offensive boards. I made a video about this, so make sure y'all go look at that video as well on rebounding because those offensive rebounds can help you a whole lot. If you can have a team that gets 2 to 3 shots per possession, they're more likely to make a shot than a team that only gets 1 shot per possession. You don't have to take 10 hard shots to get 20 points. You can take 10 easy shots, 10 easy layups, and get those 20 points really fast. They start to add up. So get those easy buckets. Those easy buckets are what's going to add up, and that's what's going to get you those high scoring games. Scoring secret number 3 is being able to get to your spots. I talked about this also in another video. You want to be able to get to your spots on the court whenever you're trying to score the ball. Every hooper has about 2 to 3 spots where they feel like they're automatic from. Maybe that may be under the rim, that may be at the free throw line, the little elbow, or that may be on the wing, something. But be able to get to your spots and find those spots where whatever shot you take is going to feel like a great shot for you because that's your spot and you automatically feel like you're automatic from that spot. So like I said, find those 2 to 3 spots and just practice from those spots every single day. So let's say your spot is on that elbow at the free throw line. Find that spot and then go practice from it every day. Shoot just standing jumpers from it. Shoot fadeaways, shoot pull-ups. Shoot every type of shot you can from those 2 to 3 spots and practice it constantly. So now when you get in the game, it's just getting to that spot. How can I get to that spot? And now I have a good shot that I can take because I'm very confident in it. Scoring secret number 4 is you want to be able to change pace, and not just change pace, but you also want to be able to change directions and change heights and all of that. We want to do this because we want to be able to throw off the defender. I talk about pace because we don't want to move at one speed constantly. We don't want to just sit there and go 100% and then change directions, go 100%. That's going to be very predictable. We want to be able to change pace so that the defender can't keep up with us. So changing pace is going to help you manipulate the defender. Let's say you're going 100% full speed on a fast break, but the defender or the defense is getting back. Let's change up that speed, slow down a little bit, and then attack them again. So now you've thrown off the defenders and you've thrown off the defense, and now it's hard for them to try and recover or block a shot.
Fouls on Hartenstein. Mitchell Robinson with 4 fouls. Oh my goodness! De'Aaron Fox!
After the Knicks had tied the game.
Defensively, and that's why they're able to kind of go a little bit small right here and play a little switch up the defense.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox!
How fast this happens, okay? I mean, this is slow-mo, and it's still fast.
Pace right there. So you want to make sure you're keeping your defender guessing. Lastly, you see that players like Kyrie, he's not always going fast, or Luka is somebody that they always say is going slow, but he knows how to change pace. He knows how to speed up when he has to, and he doesn't have to use 100% speed to be able to beat a defender. So speed is not always the key to beating the defender. So change up that pace and keep the defenders guessing. So the last scoring secret is having that scoring mindset. This is something that is really huge. I always talk about some type of mindset thing in the videos that I make because the mindset of basketball is a huge aspect of basketball. So in order to score more points, you have to be able to have that scorer's mindset. When we're talking about having a scorer's mindset, that looks like a couple things. The first thing is not letting misses affect you. So if you're going to be a scorer, if you want to score those 20 points, you're going to have to miss some shots. You're not going to be able to make 10 straight shots or however many shots you have to take to score those 20 points. So you're not going to be able to make all of them. You have to be able to move on and not let those misses affect you. So maybe, let's say you airball a 3. We can't let that 3-pointer that we airball affect us, because then it starts to affect us mentally, and then we start to have down plays in our game, and it just starts to affect us as a whole. Also, we want to make sure we constantly staying aggressive. A scorer's mindset means to stay aggressive. We can't be passive on the court. We have to take our opportunities and be aggressive and try to score whenever we can. We don't see players like Steph, LeBron, Curry, Ant. Ant is a great example. When Ant is scoring 20, 40 points, 50 points, he's not sitting there just being flat passive. He's making sure he imposes his will on the defense. He's being very aggressive, attacking the defense, trying to get players in foul trouble, making sure he shoots those shots that he's comfortable with. So be aggressive. Lastly, confidence. You want to make sure you build up your confidence. This is something that I talked about in a previous video. I made a whole video on confidence. Confidence is a huge part of basketball as well. If you want to score those 20-point games, those 30-point games, you got to be confident that you can even do it. You can't do it if you don't believe you can do it. So build up that confidence. That confidence is going to take you a long way. So there you have it. If you apply these 5 scoring secrets, you'll definitely see a change in your game on the court. I can almost guarantee that. Remember, the goal isn't to be flashy or to have to try your absolute hardest to score points. It's to be effective. So get those easy buckets. Also, you want to make sure you staying aggressive, keeping that scoring mindset. But if this video helped you today, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what y'all want to see more. And go watch another video. Appreciate y'all.